Hey, what's going on? It's Stokely from Sauce on Delay. I'm experimenting a little bit with audio because my audio has been terrible, and I've been very inconsiderate to the listener when it comes to that. Since I do 100% of my recording in my car, I have to consider that there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of feedback. So got to unclip my keys from my keychain, give myself at least 3 minutes and a few turns for the diagnostic to get through all of the alerts, and turn down the fan a bit on the air conditioner. Alright, now the potholes I can't really do anything about. Anyhow, one thing I wanted to say is invest in yourself. I mean, financially, like, you can invest in yourself in a lot of different ways, but financially you should also invest in yourself. That's not talking about buying stocks or bonds or none of these other financial products. It's more about saving. Yes, also investing, but increasing your skills, making yourself more marketable, and continually learning. I was talking to my cousin, and we're very nostalgic people, I would say. We remember the 80s, and we've heard about the 70s, and we look at them these times with rose-colored glasses, and it's kind of hard to adapt. But what our conversation resulted in showing us is that you kind of need to be current, at least current, if not have foresight. Foresight is very hard. We're not psychic, we're not empaths, really. We're not telepathic, so it's difficult. We can't see the future. We don't have a crystal ball. We're not fortune tellers, so it's difficult to know what's going to come down the road. But if you stay, if you read the news, even though it's so biased and manipulative and stressful, and you look at patterns, patterns will kind of leave you stuck in the old times. But if you stay abreast of what's going on, and stay open-minded, somewhat open-minded to hear, not necessarily, you don't have to embrace the idea, but you can be open-minded. So anyhow, invest in yourself regarding collecting information and knowledge and learning constantly, learning even about other people's cultures if possible, if you encounter them. I'm very fortunate in that I work with people from Eastern Europe, people from the Middle East, people from Central America. It's a privilege. I live in New York, so I get the opportunity to get exposed to all these different cultures. People from South Asia, people from the Pacific Islands, so it's very educational to really hear about a culture, but not from a book or not from a film or not from anybody else, but someone that is from the culture. Of course, they're going to give their perspective, which may not be the perspective of someone else. Anyhow, I'm straying off of topic, but what I want to say is invest in yourself financially. Now, there's a lot of people, including myself, who self-medicate. Now, my self-medication may not be drugs and alcohol. They're not. My self-medication is not pornography. My self-medication is probably, Dunkin' Donuts, car parts, and anger, and hate, and jealousy. These are negative, low vibration energies that are detrimental or not helpful to my health. They're not good for my health. But I entertain these feelings, envy, you know, I entertain these negative, low vibration energies, and they don't move the ball forward. So now, you know, it's similar to someone. Like, listen, I was just reading an article and somebody commented, you can be addicted to anything. So the article was about marijuana's capability to become addictive. And the people in the comments were like, you know, a lot of people in the comments had an issue with that. I think it was either Atlantic or Wall Street Journal or Washington Post. It was one of those. And people were in the comments saying, listen, you can be addicted to anything. And they were 100% correct about that. Because I've even seen documentaries where people are addicted to compressed air. They would inhale it. You know, just inhale like the same spray that you use to clean your car. I mean, not to clean your car, but to clean your computer, to blow your computer out. People inhale that. You know, people sniff glue. You can be addicted to anything. It doesn't have to be an inhalant or something that you take intravenous or orally or whatever the case may be. You know, so if you have any of these addictive behaviors like myself, these negative, low vibration or addictive behaviors, it's a liability, and it's contrary to you investing in yourself. So investing in yourself would be divesting yourself of these addictions. Now, when it comes to me and my addictions of negative energy, anger, hate, they hurt me. They probably hurt other people too, people who have to interact with me. But they don't overtly appear as I don't know, exciting as someone who is on a psychotropic that renders them unable to work or renders them to a point where they lose everything. You know, my anger, my hate, my jealousy, my envy, all of these things, they don't reflect as blatantly or visibly as intravenous, oral, nasal, whatever you want to call it, drug use, illicit drug use. I don't even know what the word illicit means. But anyhow, it doesn't reflect like that. So you might think it's harmless. No, it's not. Now, at the same time, yeah, so me, if I divest myself, if I invest in myself, one of the ways I can invest in myself is divesting of those negative emotions. You know? Now, someone who is on illicit drugs, or even on decriminalized drugs like marijuana or alcohol, I would definitely encourage them to stop doing that. That's not helping them, and it's not a good investment for their future, even financially, especially financially too. Now for their health, and health is wealth, because if you ever seen a hospital bill, you'll lose your mind. I know someone that took their child to the urgent care because they were having a fever. The urgent care gave them, I don't know what, 7.5 milliliters of Tylenol kids syrup. Looked in the kid's mouth, looked in the kid's ears. Had them do the breathing thing where they listen to the lungs. That cost $700. A less than I don't know, not even a half hour. Not even a half hour visit to the urgent care. And a shot of over-the-counter Tylenol syrup. It costs $700. Fortunately, insurance pays for it, and that's where the corruption starts. But anyhow, health is wealth. So like I said, you know, if you go to the urgent care, they'll drag you over the coals for that. How long is it going to take you to pay for that? It's going to take me a week or more. It's going to take me more than a week to pay for that. Anyhow, invest in yourself, take care of yourself, invest in your body, invest in your health, eat good food, put good things in your brain, have good thoughts, have good acquaintances. I don't care how fun they are. Bad acquaintances put you in a bad situation. I was just watching a documentary about addiction in Appalachia, specifically Kentucky. I didn't know that Kentucky was part of Appalachia. I thought Appalachia was like Pennsylvania, West Virginia, maybe Tennessee. Stuff on the east side. Like maybe even Ohio. I really don't know the map like that, but I thought that's where Appalachia was. I thought Kentucky was in the Midwest, in the middle part. Anyhow, I need a geography lesson. So, what am I saying now? So, saying all that and saying all this, you need to invest in yourself. Take care of yourself. Preserve yourself. Keep learning. Education is very helpful. The more things you learn and understand, the better you're prepared for what's coming down the road sometimes. Keep your eyes on your own paper. I spend a lot of time listening to gossip on YouTube. That's the contrary to keeping my eyes on my own paper. I have my own problems that I need to spend my mental faculties on, but instead I'm over here trying to find out what happened with Jamie Foxx, trying to find out about this celebrity, that celebrity, which is totally inefficient and a waste of my resources. So yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say. I'm about to stop, so I'm done proselytizing or soapboxing at this point. You can be addicted to everything. You can have any kind of destructive behavior, and I just want to close with don't worry about what the celebrity is doing or successful people are doing. You don't know their process. You don't know where they've been through or how much work they had to put in. If you're gonna worry about it, then start getting to work. Because worrying is not. It's not it doesn't move the ball forward. It doesn't move the ball forward. So anyhow, testing out this new position of the phone. I just invested in some directional microphones, and I hope that the directional microphones will help my audio sound much better, because I've really been slacking. Like I said, I've really been doing a bad job regarding the audio, and I'm talking and I'm not and I'm hurting people's ears. So I can't have not only bad content by just freestyling without any kind of guidance. I can't have bad content and have bad what's it called? Audio. I gotta pick one. At least for now. Until I get to the point where I'm doing both things well. Oh, where am I going? I need to put these here. I have these bricks in the car. I need to put them here. If I put the car in reverse, it's going to make a noise. Anyhow, I want to thank you for listening. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't harm yourself. Don't harm anybody else, of course. Stay sucker free. That is something that I have to explain in a different way at a later date, I guess. Yeah. So, that's it. Enjoy. Thank Thanks for listening again. Bye.